Hello and welcome, my name is Haas and this is some more Overwatch beta gameplay. Yet again we are playing as Widowmaker, the sniper, and we are on the Temple of Anubis map. We are actually on the offense team right now, which is not ideal for snipers, but if you know what you're doing, you can do absolutely fine, and it is very useful to have the actual vision from snipers. But you do have to know what you're doing. Of course, one of the main vulnerabilities of snipers is the fact that they cannot push, and when you're on the offensive mode, you have to be pushing on either a point or a payload. And as a sniper, you cannot be helping in that regard much. So you have to be actively killing the enemy defensive team, which is very useful because the enemy defensive team of course needs 10 seconds plus all the movement way back at their original spawning point in order to actually get back to the front line. Here you can see me do a decent job at taking out all the enemies. One thing to note in this match, we had a Mercy on our team, and the Mercy boost is so incredibly useful if you're playing a sniper. Every normal hit, normal full body shot is pretty much the same as doing a headshot if you have a Mercy boost on you. You can see that little icon right now, that blue icon, up arrow. That's whenever I'm boosted. Very useful. Here you can see us go in on the enemy team. We've already dismantled most of their defenses at this point. As I place a Venom Mine, try and take out this Pharah in the air. Do take her out with 2 shots. And I go all the way up here. I think earlier the grappling hook yet again failed. As I said, it has a bit of a mind of its own when you try and climb up on top of buildings. I thought it would actually snap up to the top this time around, but it didn't quite happen. So I did end up failing when I used it earlier. Here I try and yet again snipe the enemy team. Not in a great position though, so I'm just going to move forward. Do a bit of assault rifle action. And I'm getting hit by a turret over there. Snipers are very good at taking out enemy turrets, and there's also still a Torbjorn, so I might as well take him out first. But of course, turrets are very good if you're the defensive team, like Bastion as well, who is a turret himself. And snipers are very good against those. Here's the Pharah, line up a shot, do hit her. Not quite a headshot, but I think Mercy herself took her out afterwards. Just fine. I have infra sight up. You can see all our enemies. It's just a Roadhog who is moving in on his own, so he is very easy to kill. On his own, that is. And here I see an enemy Junkrat. I don't know what it is with Junkrats in these games, but if I'm missing an enemy, it tends to be a Junkrat in this game. Must be their amazing movement or something. I'm not quite sure. And here we are already moving on point B, which is their last point, as I can get a few shots off here. I do have to be careful because Roadhog can of course grab you with his grappling hook. Not quite sure what it's called. And then you die, because all he has to do is hook you and then just shoot you in the face, and you are dead. Here you can hear the Junkrat ultimate coming in, so I'm not quite sure why I jumped off the building here. That was a mistake, because that has quite a bit of AoE, the Riptire. So in case he moved it in my direction, I probably would have died. Here I take out Torbjorn with a nice headshot, although I had the boost, so I didn't have to go for a headshot. And here we have Roadhog yet again. I hit him a few times. He does hook me, but doesn't quite manage to kill me, so I immediately grappling hook away back to safety. And here I am trying to push in a bit. I have Mercy behind me with a boost, so I can probably take off some enemies with just some normal body shots. I don't have to go that much forward and be that risky, because the rest of my team isn't here, so I cannot actually push in on the enemy objective. As I said, that's the main weakness of snipers in offensive teams. Here I do take down Pharah, or rather I think McCree got the final kill, but either way she died, so that's good for us. Here I see a Bastion. As I said, snipers are very good at taking out enemy Bastions, although Winston also jumped on him, so that's very useful. Take out Bastion in a moment. There we go, take out Bastion with help of the Zarya ultimate, who kept Roadhog in place. I can take out Roadhog as well. And now I have yet again enough for infra sight. And as you can see, there's an enemy sniper who hit me before I could spot her, so I have to be careful. I do get healed up by Mercy. And here I can line up some nice shots on the enemy Widowmaker, who couldn't see me go up there fast enough, so I take her down before she can take me down. Here we have the enemy Bastion. I try and just finish him off with some normal shots, but he changed to his ultimate, so he gets a ton of armor if he does that. So I did have to wait a bit longer to actually shoot him. Take down the enemy Pharah. Here we have Roadhog, also take him down. Have yet again enough for infra sight. Here we are doing very well while we're pushing on their point. I see the enemy Widowmaker, I have to be careful. Take her down first with a nice body shot and the boost from Mercy. The boost is doing so much damage at this point. Very useful. See the enemy Bastion, not sure what he's doing, so I take him down just as well. And there we have Roadhog again. I hit him a few times, but he does of course have a lot of health and he heals up. And I didn't quite hit him with a full headshot there, so I didn't quite kill him. But he's very wounded at this point. And Winston is coming in. We're just waiting for the rest of our team to push in so we can actually win this game. I try and kill them as much as I can, of course, in order for us to get a good push off. I take out Widowmaker. I headshot Junkrat. Although didn't need to have the boost, of course, from Mercy. Very, very useful. And here I think we have more than enough. We are capturing point B. They cannot really get back in here. Roadhog is dead. Most of them were already dead because I sniped them. And there we have a very quick victory with Widowmaker. A very nice boost from Mercy, as you saw throughout this game. Very useful when you're playing a sniper. A very nice combo. Thank you for watching. My name has been Haas, and I'll see you in the next video.